Welcome to Safari Rally Kenya. We're here at the first stage on the second day of the Recce. Stage is called Malawa and we're waiting for the cars to come in. The sun's rising behind us. It's about 15, 16 degrees, maybe a little bit warmer. It's quite pleasant. There's not a breath of wind. The weather has been forecast rain every day, 90% chance of rain in this area every day. We've seen one shower in 5 days, which sadly didn't hit a stage. We've been desperately running around trying to drive on a wet, miserable stage. Anyway, welcome to Kenya. It's an amazing morning. We're going to chat to all the drivers just now and bring you all their views from the first day of the Recce and coming into the second. Elfyn, currently you're leading the Recce.
Yeah, not a good position to be in actually.
So this stage we did 2 years ago, and I thought it was about the roughest stage in the rally, quite short at 11 k's, but what's your feeling looking at your old notes? This has obviously changed slightly as well.
Yeah, we have to wait and see what we find. Obviously, there's been a lot of changes yesterday already from previous years, so we have to judge them as they come.
So you've done the stages to the north. What did you think of those yesterday?
Yeah, pretty tricky, like always. Quite a lot of changes to the notes, you know, as the sort of landscape just changes naturally. I think here from year to year. So, yeah, it's been a busy day yesterday, a busy night last night on the video, but that's normal here.
Yeah. Now, looking at this event, I feel it's quite similar to previous years. Apart from the stages behind the lake behind us now, they seem to be a lot smoother. A lot of repairs made to them, and a lot of alterations to the road. You've not seen those yet, but what will that mean to you?
Well, I think what we've seen yesterday is still pretty challenging. So I think you know, it's going to be a difficult weekend. If there are stages that are a bit smoother, of course we can adapt to that. But yeah, overall it's looking, let's say, like Safari still.
That's great news to hear. Now, does your air conditioning work?
Yes.
Oh yes, most important. Elfyn, good luck. Thank you.
Jumbo.
Good morning. What's the music?
Something I like. Yeah. Big for you, so. Always road section we are doing like this.
So that's your wake-up music. You've hammered that down the road. You're revved up, and now you're writing pace notes. This stage has changed slightly. 2 years ago, it was a very tough stage.
Yeah.
It was a stage that basically set the scene for you leading the rally for 2 stages, because I'm sure it was this stage that did the damage to Thierry's car the night before.
Before this stage, I guess. Yeah, he got damaged, and yeah, we were leading on this stage, but yeah, I still remember some section. But obviously, after 2 years, it can change quite a lot. So let's see how it looks like.
We're told it's still very rough, so it's going to be a good, tough African stage. That's right up your street.
Okay. Yesterday we have seen already quite rough section, so let's see.
Good. Look, good luck with everything. You've got a track record here, 2 podiums. There's 1 position left.
Yeah, that's true, but no pressure. Just do my best. Thank you.
There we go. Thank you, sir. There's a man determined. Kalle, good morning. Taka-san's been listening to some quite interesting music coming down the road to get him pumped up. What have you been doing?
Yeah, quite the same. Early morning, so nothing crazy.
Fantastic. How did you find the stages yesterday? Much the same as last year? Different?
Quite a lot of changes to the pace notes, even though the stages were the same. But yeah, I think a lot of rain has been here before, and a lot of gravel has gone away, so a lot of rocks and stones coming out.
Now it's forecast rain, a lot of rain, but we're not seeing it. So potentially a very similar rally to last year. From your point of view, you're back on the crest of the wave after your fantastic Sardinia result. Looking quite good coming here. The feeling, focused.
Yeah, feeling is good, of course. Let's see what the weather does. I wouldn't mind a bit of rain, especially on Friday, but in this rally it's always difficult even with the rain. So let's see how it goes.
You're the first driver wanting rain, Kalle. Thank you so much. I hope you're a rain god.
Thank you.
There we go. Kalle Rovanperä, what an amazing response there. He wants rain. Seb, yesterday's stages, much the same as last year, but what was your opinion?
Well, I think it's a bit rougher than last year. We've seen a lot of more loose rocks, I would say, in general, and some section are a bit more compact. Maybe it was raining a bit more recently and less fesh, like we say, it is soft sand, so that's kind of a good news because nobody really liked driving through that, and the car especially don't like it. So I think yeah, that's good. But like I say, the roughness is still there. So I believe the challenge of Safari and surviving Safari is still there.
Now, this stage was used 2 years ago, slightly different start, but it was one of the roughest stages of the rally, lots of little rockeries in it. Do you remember it?
Yeah, of course, we have been watching a little bit the onboard from 2 years ago, and yeah, it was extremely rough in places. So let's see how it is now, and yeah, I'll tell you later.
Seb, good luck, and good luck on the rally, of course.
Thank you.
There we go. Now, so let's have a look at this car. Look at the ride height on this car. It looks much higher than the rally car. Okay, they're wrecking at lower speed, but why would you make the car so much higher, other than to protect the car, than the rally car? Because you're meant to be emulating the rally car. This is a question for us to ask the team boss later, because the car looks to me like it's got 300mm plus ground clearance at the sill. We will measure the rally cars to see if it's the same, but that looks like a safari rally car to me. That is a tough car, set up high, set up to survive, to get through all these incredibly tough stages. And it would be so nice to see him do a light up start, but of course it's Recce, that's not what we're doing. It's a pleasure to see you here this morning. I've rated you as the finest safari rally driver not to have won this rally so far in this iteration of the event, because I thought you did winning drives the last 2 years. You've done day one Recce, this is the start of day two. How's it going?
Like you can see, we still have a Recce car, so it's positive, but yeah, it's definitely tougher than any other year.
You think it's tougher?
Yeah, it's tough.
And in what way is it tougher from previous year?
In terms of challenge, I would say.
Right. So just a bit rougher, roads a bit different, some places faster, some slower?
The roads are all the same, I would say. I guess it's 95% the same route, but it's yeah, somehow it just looks like we have less roads this year than we've had before.
Okay, that's an interesting comment. Look, good luck with everything. Are you taking a holiday after the rally in the sun, or are you going home?
We have some work to do, I believe.
That is the right answer. Ott, you're lovely and focused. That's the most focused approach we've seen so far. Man on a mission. Good luck, Ott. The car, look at the car's ride height. That is about 2/3 of the ride height of the Toyota Recce cars. So that's Ott just off the start line of the Malawa stage. 200 metres in, a rockery. Look at that car bouncing up there. So that's a tough little climb. The rally cars will be accelerating in second gear up there. When you're bouncing, potentially losing traction, the opportunity to damage the car. So you come into the corner as fast as you can, you go up the hill, maybe you don't accelerate, maybe you just hold your speed. Get the car over it. As soon as you get firm traction where the car's on the road, then you accelerate. You don't damage the car, you preserve it. Pierre-Louis, this is a tough challenge, Safari Rally. You've done 1 day of Recce already. Going into the second, you're looking fresh-faced and ready for it. Are you enjoying the challenge?
Yeah, it's look like a very special one. So no, very happy to be able to do such an amazing rally. So yeah. The Recce is so important because yeah, first time for us to take the knot, so a bit of work, but yeah, very interesting and yeah, very challenging.
Okay, this stage is potentially one of the roughest in the rally with the little rockeries, and we can see already at the start there's one just a few hundred metres in. So it'll be interesting to talk to you later and see what your opinion is on these little rougher sections.
Yeah, I think I have an idea already with what we saw yesterday, so I know that yeah, it can be very, very, very demanding.
Now I'm looking across at Nicholas, your co-driver there. Have you had some holidays here, Nick?
Have you what?
Have you had some holidays here? Have you been on safari?
No, not this time. No, thank.
Purely rally, focused, focused approach.
Thank you.
You're in great hands. Go for it.
Thank you.
There we go. Man on a mission. Greg, you've had 1 day of this amazing event already. What do you think of the show so far?
It's crazy. You have to describe the road completely differently, make new pace notes. So it's really fun to do, and I'm excited to try it out.
Fantastic. This stage represents some good challenge. You've not seen it yet. We'll maybe catch you second time round to see what you think of it. It's quite rough in places.
Yeah, I already saw some onboards from 2021. So yeah, it's quite rough, but we will see. I think it's changing a lot through the years.
Absolutely. Grégoire, good luck. Enjoy yourselves. Thierry, Safari Rally, second day of the Recce. You've gone incredibly well here over the last 2 years, but just suffered from misfortunes. What's the focus this year?
Getting through again and yeah, try to stay away from problems, and yeah, let's see.
You need to sound more positive than that.
No, I mean, we know anything can happen here, so the only real target is to get through, and if you get through, you will end up in a good position.
Categorically, that's a Safari rally. Great approach. How did you find yesterday's recce?
Yeah, a bit rougher than previous editions. Quite big walks, lots of big walks. If the rain is coming, it's going to be really challenging. So, yeah, let's see.
Are you looking forward to Thierry, or are you filled with trepidation?
No, I'm looking forward, to be honest. I can't wait to get it started. It's one of the rallies where, yeah, it's just a bit different. You don't need to go for the full attack all the way through. You need to find a good balance between attacking and not. So it's quite different, and it makes it fun.
Thierry, thank you so much. Good luck. There we go. So Thierry, in a very focused mood there, very focused. What do you think of the show so far?
It looks, first of all, very beautiful. I mean, it's very green over here. I guess it's because of the rains, or there's been some rains. But yeah, it is amazing adventure for sure. As I've never been here before, so it's already some experience to see the landscape, all the animals, for sure the surface as well, how the stages are. It's not something what we are seeing in Europe.
Yeah. Have you taken advice from fellow Finns?
Not too much. For sure, we spoke slightly with Kalle about this event, but not too much.
Well, he's the main rival, or one of the main rivals. I think every driver's a rival here. He's not going to give you good advice. I think you need to get on the phone to Marcus Gronholm.
Well, yeah, but in the end, I think Kalle is so honest guy and a nice guy that we respect each other pretty well, and we all know that we will fight on the stages and not outside of it. So for sure. Well, he's not giving me any secrets, but I'm sure he's telling the truth and nice things.
I'm available to pass some old Safari secrets to you, but I don't think they're so valid this year because it's quite a different rally to the ones I was used to. Has your co-driver been on Safari?
Yeah, I think he was 2 days or 3 days. I'm not sure if he remembers. But
You're focused on the rally here this morning. First time through, this is a rough little stage. Good luck. We'll speak to you later.
Yeah, thanks. See you later.
Fantastic. Esapekka in focused mood. I think he's been sold a pup though. He thinks that Kalle Rovanperä is going to give him all the insights to the event. I think he'll be snaked. Now the ride height of this car again, you can see it's significantly higher than they normally run. So good to see you. Your happy smiling face. You're clearly enjoying yourself.
No, but I will not smile. You know, it's nice place, nice roads, it's nice rally, and I just started the day, so we need to start like in good mood.
Danny, this is a unique rally, categorically. This is a rally that the thinking driver can win on. You've done this rally once before. You drove very well. You were very unlucky. A stone came up from the road and just hit the car from underneath. You must go into this rally with some confidence.
I was not really fast in general because I don't know. It's really difficult to predict the problems, and also when you see some images like from last year, the people they are just pushing like in the normal rally, no, and it's difficult for the cars. And I think, in especial this year, it's some really rough places, and it will be demanding for the cars. But after, it's like everybody are going flat out everywhere, and yeah, we need a little bit lucky also in this rally.
Yeah. So the first proper stage of the rally is just behind us, Loubet, literally just 2 kilometres away. That's quite a tough stage to start the rally on. If people are going flat out in there, I can't imagine that all the cars would come through that unscathed.
Yeah, this is like a normal stage compared with some of the others. So yeah, but it's true. You have this middle part, like new part, like it's really rough and a lot of stones, and for sure it can happen many things in this stage to start the rally, and also the beginning of the stage is really narrow and fast, and yeah, it's all really demanding, but all the longer stages also are really like difficult in places with stones in some places, other places really fast and flat and big holes everywhere, so will be something.
It's a tough call, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Really good luck. Enjoy yourself this morning. Thank you very much. So Danny, you can hear that focused approach with Danny. He is going to be taking this rally stage by stage, pace by pace, to figure out what is what the right pace is. Is it flat out? He thinks that some people will go flat out, but there's too much jeopardy out there. That's Colin's word, but we've said it now. There's too much jeopardy out there. He outlined that to us, and he wants to make sure he survives this.